Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome to the channel. Been trying to pump these videos out recently, knocking out all this interior stuff that I've been having pile up on me. And this one I've had sitting around for about a week, and pretty cool, custom. As you can see here, I got a little light on here. I have these red knee bolsters. This was an option. I believe it was like red adrenaline or something like that, knee bolsters. It was an option when I ordered my car. I was like, oh cool, some red knee bolsters. They told me initially that it was going to come in the car, dealer installed option, and then I'll have my OEM Z01 Alcantara knee bolsters just tossed in the trunk. Well, they let me know after my order was submitted that I guess in 2021, it was no longer a dealer option and it became installed at the factory. So I didn't get my Alcantara knee bolsters, which if you want to buy a set is like $500. This was like a $200 something option. So this ended up costing me, you know, with the loss of the Alcantara ones and the cost of these ones, it was like a $700, $800 mistake. I mean, they look good. I like them, but if you can tell, if you look side by side, you know, this fabric or material is like a leather. This is Alcantara, my console lid's Alcantara, the passenger dash facing piece is Alcantara, and then you got this random piece of leather. Now, if you've seen my video, link up here somewhere for my center console. This is custom done Alcantara center console, a little bit extra foam, so it's a little bit more comfortable. I got in touch with them and we got together and put together this design. Alcantara red knee bolsters. I actually spoke with him and we actually had, you can kind of see here, the stitch color matched to the grayish Alcantara in the car, and the red was the red Alcantara that you can get. Now, everything else is pretty much the same. There's a little bit of foam added to this, so it has a little bit of cushion, so it's nice and soft, but not overly, you know, not like a pillow. And yeah, these are gonna go in place of my red leather knee bolsters, which have always been kind of bothering me. You know, it's one of those little things that I'm kind of OCD on, or just fabric and materials flowing together and matching. So, super easy to get these things removed and install the new ones. So we're gonna go ahead and do that in this video. I'm over at the driver door here, and the driver door, passenger door, knee bolsters have straight in clips. So they have to come out straight towards you, whereas the knee bolsters in the car center off the console have down facing clips, and those have to be lifted up. So we should be able to just pry this outward. Have all this extra carbon fiber, which makes it a little bit more difficult, but it looks like it's coming out. And, all right, there we go. As you noticed, a couple of my clips remained in the door. That's fine. Make sure you pull those off, and they're not in there when you try to install your new panels. Otherwise, you'll have two jamming into each other. We're gonna go ahead and take this over here so you can do a quick comparison between items here. Here we go. And you can see the difference. Here's the leather. It's kind of, you know, cheap leather with a stitch that's red matching stitching. And then you have Alcantara ones, a little bit thicker, you know, got a little bit extra give to it. But if you look down here, clips are the same setup, so everything should swap over. I'm gonna go ahead and pull the two clips that stayed in the door out of the door, and then we'll go ahead and get this one installed. Here is the new Alcantara knee bolster. As you can see, I removed those clips and everything should just snap into place, hopefully. there we go. We have the Alcantara knee bolster in place. Check that out. Material matches. It's a little bit fluffier, but it still fits on there fine. No issues. And, you know, it should give you a little bit more cushion for the pushing, as they say. And yeah, worked out great. Now, if we want to remove the center knee bolster right here, this one actually has 2 clips and it just pops straight up. I'll go ahead and try to stay out of the way when I'm doing this. And there we go. We'll go ahead and take a look at this one and compare it to the other knee bolster right here and right here. As you can see, the stitch pattern is mostly the same. This one is just like the door panel one, a little bit thicker. Shouldn't cause any issues. Underside is pretty much the same. Don't see any differences. Now keep in note, when I had these made, I used the base plastic knee bolsters as the foundation for these knee bolsters. So keep that in mind. I was able to get these for free, being the base pieces, off of the Camaro 6 forums by a real great member, which enabled me to do this project. I did not want to, you know, mess up my OEM ones, just in case I wanted to go back or whatever the reason. So keep that in mind on, you know, what you use as your base. This goes in the same way it goes out, except it snaps straight down. There we go. It seemed like it's in place. I didn't hear any clips, but yeah, I mean, it's on there solid. You know, check that out. That looks pretty sweet. Definitely liking the look. It's got a little bit more red kick to it, but then the stitching with that color, that's the same color as the Alcantara and the door panels and the seats. Gives a little bit more look to it than just kind of a big red blob. I'm going to knock out passenger side, and then we'll take a quick look and wrap this one up. That finishes it up. Relatively quick video, which is a unique experience for my channel, if you've seen any of my other ones. But everything in the interior is coming together. Alcantara knee bolsters are good to go. Now I just have to get my Pro Clip foam mount back in place, and I have a few more goodies coming, including the overhead little console piece here. I'm gonna do some carbon fiber on that. Piece around the hazard light down there, or the hazard button, and you know, maybe a few other things, but it's all tying together. Some may say it's a little overboard, but I think it really just brings the whole interior together, makes it look a little bit more upscale. You know, it is a Z01. It should be, you know, a little bit more exciting than just a bunch of cheap, shiny silver plastic and hard touch plastic everywhere. So a few times I've been to a car meets and whatnot, I've definitely had compliments on my setup. So, you know, I'm just gonna keep on going and just have fun with it. And if you want, feel free to stick around for the ride. Feel free to like, subscribe, you know, share, comment. Definitely give me some suggestions, or, you know, offer some criticism, or, you know, things you'd like to see, and I'll definitely take it into consideration. So as always, have a good one. Peace.